Okay, I know the mic's working, I'm not sure if the stream's working.
Shelby is. Yorib.
I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. Still not feeling the best, but I did want to stream a little bit. Okay, his audition is in 2 hours.
Oh, Neeb.
I think it's still almost a full week. Oh, it is still a full week until Mara's next birthday. I did end up, I don't remember if I did it on stream or if I finished it off stream, but I did end up getting Lucian's werewolf rank all the way up, so he is now officially an immortal werewolf. I don't think I ended up finishing that on stream though. Silas just got home. Guess I'm having him go in here to take a shower because the door is broken in here. Yep, still broken. Okay, we're still having an issue with the workplace rival. Being solved. I think I can have him finish the juice fizzing skill today.
Russia. Wait, Zo Probopovi.
I don't even think I checked what his, well, I'm clicking everything but the right thing. I don't know if I checked what his nectar making skill was at. Only level 3. Okay.
Woo!
I'm gonna get a bar too so I can have him work on mixology as well. me see if I can replace this door and if the door will be fixed, because I don't know what's happening with that door. I'm pretty sure what happened is at one point I had the door locked and I didn't unlock it, and when the game updated it broke the door lock, so it would only let me okay, yeah, would only let me unlock it for chickens or break in. It might be that specific door that's the issue. Laura came in here to watch her uncle. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, growing up, my uncle lived with us. He still does, but when I would get bored, or like, because I was homeschooled after I finished schoolwork and stuff, I didn't have. Because in the beginning, when I was doing homeschool, go outside once I finished my work, but the neighbors kept trying to report us for me not being in school, even though I was doing schoolwork, just was homeschooled. We had to prove that I was homeschooled, I think, on more than one occasion, but at some point, like the last time we were reported, we just kind of got told, you know, maybe just stay in the house until after school hours. So I would end up like wandering into my uncle's room while he was playing video games, and that's how I got into Grand Theft Auto, Sims, and Guitar Hero. And how I started watching Futurama, but that was a little bit later. Where did Mara go? Oh, she's asleep. I did add some stuff to her room. Some more stuff. Just got this now and some more posters and stuff. Because I realized I had deleted the blocks when she actually still needs those for skills, so when I ended that stream, I went to get the blocks back, I just decided to add some extra stuff. Now she's gonna go see what her dad's doing. Which he's just kind of standing there. I think you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I was going to give her some of the food out of the display cases, but all of it's spoiled but one, and it's gonna spoil as soon as I take it out of the display case.
Ooh. Yumps. Sabave. Be here. Woohoo! Ton. Woohoo! Yikla!
I don't remember for sure, but I think if nectar making is a 10 level skill, I may not end up having to max it out. Because it does take a long time to build the skill. But he does still have time, though, because I still gotta get to the top of his career, and right now he can't even get the promotion that he has earned because of the workplace rivalry.
Yikla! Garba? Two. Ah. Ah, haha. Bajelja Craphoba. Quex.
Okay. So almost finished the juice fizzing skill. Let's work on baking a little bit, I guess. Oh, I guess that needs cleaned too. I forgot Mallory had work this morning. Hopefully it doesn't crash because I forgot to save the game. I'm gonna try to at least get through Mallory's acting gig and have Silas max out the juice fizzing skill, but I just started feeling really bad again. It's probably because I haven't eaten very much today. For dinner, I had a little bit of mashed potatoes, some green beans, and family-made ribs. I'm not the biggest fan of pork unless it's like bacon or ham, so I ate a little bit, like a few bites, but not very much. And then I went to bed after dinner because I was exhausted. I woke up at 1:30 this morning. I went to bed at like when did I go to bed yesterday? Like 7 p.m.? Yeah, 7 p.m. And I woke up at 1 a.m. or 1:30 and just stayed up. I haven't been sleeping very well because the tropical storm, but that has moved past us now. We barely got any. We got some rain and a little bit of wind, but it wasn't bad here. Which I figured it probably wouldn't be, but it's just, you know. As I have said, hurricanes, tropical storms, tornadoes, anything like that, some of my biggest fears. I have seen my childhood home flood during a tropical storm and during a hurricane on different occasions. Let's see, I've had power knocked out for a week at a time from hurricanes and tropical storms multiple times. Like, I've talked about it a little bit on the channel, but I don't know how much detail I've gone into with it. When I was a kid, like, I remember it pretty distinctly because, like, it was all happening at the same time. During my first playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red, which was also the first time I had actually played through a Pokemon game, also happened to be, like, when we were being hit by a hurricane. Like, during the hurricane, we're all sleeping in the living room because we have the windows boarded up. And we had a generator ready in case power went out, which it did, but I couldn't sleep because the noise of the wind from the hurricane. I'd slept through some of it, but I didn't sleep through the whole thing. But I couldn't fall back asleep, so I had just stayed awake, and my cousin was awake. So I remember asking him for help to get past the Snorlax, and I scared the crap out of him. He didn't know I was awake. I just walked over there. The whole room's pitch black. The only light is from my DS and I think his MP3 player. He did end up talking me through it, but then he said I scared him and asked why I was awake. I said, well, I couldn't sleep. And yeah, I never actually had a Game Boy Advance. I played the Game Boy Advance games on a DS. Like, I feel like I was already into Pokemon, but more like the toys and anime than the actual games until a little bit later. Because I was 10, and that was in 2007. But yeah, during that, we were without power for at least a week, and it was just this chaotic mess. We had a litter of puppies. That was my first Husky's first litter of puppies. Like summer in Texas with no power and a litter of puppies. But by the end of it, we had basically all just been camping out in the living room with a window unit, like with the generator running a window unit, and I think of either the fridge or the freezer. And by some point, we had all started getting so bored that we had the generator running a TV and a PS2. Yeah, that one was that was after the tropical storm that flooded the same house. like years after. And then shortly after we moved here was when we had the tropical storm that I believe it made landfall as a Category 3 hurricane, but by the time it got to us, it was a tropical storm. And just the wind damage was so bad. We had a tree uprooted, we had several trees knocked down, we had power lines down in like a lake. It was so bad. And that one took I believe a week for them to get our power on, but like my aunt that lives about 10 minutes away has a different power company, and it took them like 9 days. And I know some people were without power longer because of how damaged everything was.
Yibs, Brody to Yibs!
And just, to me, like, I see everybody saying, you know, don't worry about the storm, it's not gonna be bad, and I'm like, I'm gonna worry about it at least a little bit. This is literally one of my biggest fears. And I have to deal with it on almost a yearly basis. Sometimes more than once a year. But at least, like I said, we didn't get a lot this time. I don't know how bad it was in other places. I haven't really seen many reports. But I know my area didn't get hit very hard. We did have some power flickering issues, like before and after the storm. Like this morning, I was playing Sims on a different save, and I had saved the game and paused it and went to get something to eat. And while I was sitting at the table, I had finished eating, but I had gotten caught up in playing a game on my phone and listening to a podcast, so I was still sitting at the table for a while. And the first power flicker, I get up and I go to turn off the air conditioner. Before I can make it, it's like maybe 10 feet from where I'm sitting at the table to get to turn off the air conditioner. Within the time it took me to get from the table over there, the power flickered like 4 or 5 more times. It was so bad that it messed up the TV again. We had to pull out the bookshelf that covers our cords so the dog doesn't chew them, and turn off the power strip and turn it back on to fix the TV again, because that's what I had to do last time it messed up. My PlayStation had some issues from it, and I was worried it did the same thing family members' PlayStation did when we had to like reset back to factory settings and it deleted all of our saves. Thankfully that didn't happen.
Whew. Was
like mine seemed to have fixed itself, but still. And it's, I mean, yeah, I probably should have turned it off when I went to get something to eat, but like, the storm was past. We had perfectly clear weather, a little bit of wind, but nothing serious. And I figured, okay, it's fine. But then just, like, I think it ended up being 6 times that the power went out and came right back on this morning. Because there was the first one when I got up to go turn off the air conditioner, and then like 4 between there and 1 after I got the air conditioner off, I think. And then after that, it never flickered again all day. So I don't know what happened. We're also now having an issue with the new cat that showed up on our porch. He spent the entire night last night on the porch over and over again trying to attack Merlin, which is one of the strays that has stayed on our porch for well over a year at this point. Like, I think we first started seeing Merlin show up on the porch before we lost Crowley. Which I believe has been over a year. But finally, I had been asleep most of the night. But like I said, I woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and at I think around 2:30 or 3 in the morning, me and my uncle both heard a noise and came out to see what it was out of our rooms, and I kind of just figured it was another tree limb falling on the roof, because we've had that happen a lot with the wind from the storm and just regular storms in general. But I then heard cats. What sounded like 2 cats about to start fighting. So I go out on the porch to see what's going on, and that cat's here, and Merlin looks terrified. So I have to chase off the cat. I know he has to belong to one of the neighbors unless somebody had, like, just dumped him off out here. Because he's not as fat as our cats, but he's not thin. Yeah, I guess this would have to be the workplace rival then.
Sir Papa? Yes, Miss. Sistum. Benar Pelka. Bekapsa. Sarde ya libshigo. Milza. Lonkus. Spolip lamena. Just stop a frip. Huh? Flicks. Yabano. Lenore. Teebs. Chefina. Ben Kappa. Sarde ya Libshigo. System. Benarp Helka. Bekapsa. Spolip Lamena. Jasapa Frip.
Something.
Ben Kappa. Muska Teebs. Sminchi da. Kalu Pizoi Bove. Cloth Boimel. Shalbo Yorib Tunba.
He works tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Oh. Spolip Lamena.
I've noticed a lot of just like small issues with this apartment, like the door not wanting to unlock, and the fact that my Sims can't put this guitar in their inventory because it claims it's not their guitar when the guitar came from their childhood home.
Ben Kappa. Muska Teebs. Pop.
Okay, as much as I don't want to do it, I might have to have him sabotage the workplace rival. I'm not sure what else to do here.
Bibona Farsim. Anathoi.
This is sweet. Mabinola, Becky well.
Bibba. Darva.
See why. Roga ba. Henna Borf. Varobi. Svano. Shani Bazu. Fobizi. Befanga.
Okay.
Yadumsa. Flicks. Yabano. Basamu Yabons. Adunko. Zagutwe Yabor.
Moosh. Ubate. Grainza.
Wadi.
Bueno.
It's not like it's hard for him to make friends, it's just... It's not going well with the workplace rival.
Oh nay. Oh nay. Yaps. Sababe. Good hero. Oh, Nita.
Okay, can you actually go in this bathroom now? Yep. Well, at least they have actually 4 functional bathrooms now, because apparently this one wasn't functional because there was something wrong with the door. Maybe it was a glitch because I had Akira lock the door and he doesn't live here anymore. I don't know.
Spino? Yeah, fruit. Ah.
There's so much noise and everything is frozen. There we go.
Yibs, Tom. Ah,
Apparently Mallory was hungry. I did see her messing with the cupcake machine, but she didn't actually make anything. Alright, that makes 3 out of 6 skills done.
Roxa.
I might end up having to have Silas move out sooner anyway. I feel bad about it, but him and Lucian don't have a good relationship because he keeps... The way I rank up the werewolves quickly is I have them kind of break the toilet, sink, and bathtub and then repair it and do that over and over again. Silas kept walking in as Lucian was doing that, and it was just destroying their relationship.
Shen Siba Shishitab. Gibbs. Harshavu, Yobi Yumpy, Nargi, Wumbleboy, Neeb, Doofka. Whoa, Aga, Farble. Gladazoy, huh?
This is actually working to bring their relationship back up.
Siwa? Kinja. Harshavu, Yumpy, Nargi, Wambavoy. Neeb. Huh? Doofka. Whoa! Mabazy.
Or, you know, instead of talking, they could just stand there staring at each other. Okay, now the entire game is frozen. Let me just try to save it and see if that fixes it. Cause it unfroze, but they didn't unfreeze. I'll probably stream Stardew Valley tomorrow, because I had wanted to stream that tonight. I just wanted to stream Sims more. I might go ahead and play through Lucian's acting gig since we're not that far off from it. It starts in like 4 in-game hours. Should probably work on Mara's toddler skills too. She does have time though. I think she'll age up on Thursday.
Taringa. Kabla. Anamit Boomshark. Chirig. Kibron. Vital Notsi.
Okay, well that went up really quickly.
Excellent Mippum. Gavin Kruya. Stroblik. Yawbit Pando. Snursh Wallapepso.
I was hoping it would be pretty easy to fix their relationship. I mean, they are twin brothers, and Silas was literally just mad that Lucian was breaking the stuff in the bathroom.
Noshaba. Tenabib. Meepu. Zodabina. Zamonaser. Jarju. Parfase Schwoz. Teeps Parfit. Arpanaya Bonangrabe. Wafata Fibose. Jewel. Anamit Boomshark Latin. Asamuya Bonds.
Why? Mallory is sleeping in Silas's bed. Oh, Mara might be going to get some of the food that's left on the table in here. I was wondering why she was going in there, but yeah, she's out for food.
Even like an earth. Conqueror Bima. Longer than Binja. Oh nay, oh nay.
Let me go ahead and save again, because it's about to give the pop-up for him to go to work. What I might even end up doing is, after I end this stream, I might go grab something to eat, and then come back and stream Stardew Valley. I don't know, though. It depends on if I feel better after I eat something. I want to stream more, but I also just, I don't feel very well right now. Alright, welcome to the stream. I am going to, as long as I'm right about the day, I'm gonna play through Lucian's acting gig. Okay, yeah, I was right about the day. I should be fine, it's just, I'm feeling kind of nauseous right now. But it is likely because I have not had enough food today. Normally, I can manage stuff better, but just the fact that I had my period the same week that we might have gotten hit by a tropical storm, just not good. Not a good situation. I have barely been sleeping and barely been eating other than junk food, and it's not gone well. But now that both are over, I should be okay by, like, tomorrow morning, hopefully. Wednesday, did you put yourself back in the kennel? No, were you scratching the wall? Or the floor? Thought my dog got back in her kennel. She stays in there when we're all asleep because she cannot be trusted alone in the living room. Now that she's a bit older, she doesn't really chew on stuff as much, but every once in a while she decides she wants to steal something. Yeah, it's just been a really long, stressful week, and definitely a lot calmer now that the tropical storm has passed. It's just it was a lot. Like, there was a point before, I think it was after the storm made landfall, but before the little bit of it that we got made it here, I was standing at my front door because the dogs were outside and just had this overwhelming, I don't like this and I don't want to be out here right now feeling. I don't know if that's just because my anxiety is a little bit worse than the last time we had a storm, or if it was because I was still on my period. I don't know. Like, I've never had like a feeling of just
Philibok? Oh, Bethesda.
just like that much dread, I guess. I mean, it was fine, like I said, and the storm did move in a lot faster than anyone was expecting. Like, I had just been outside giving some of my animals water because Oreo has a bad habit of spilling his water, and Artemis had dug out of her pen. So we were filling in the hole, putting her back in the kennel, and I was getting Oreo water, and just within like 10 minutes of me finishing up getting Oreo water, and we got Artemis back in the pen, and I came in the house and went to go take a shower. So you're talking like maybe 7 to 10 minutes. It had just gone from fairly clear skies to just cloudy, nasty looking sky, and just pouring down rain. It didn't last very long though.
Gurgaton Sparawasivov. Nobna.
Tomorrow I do actually need to clean up my room. I mean, it's mostly clean, but I have to put away clothes and actually get everything organized. I should have done that before the storm, but I didn't get around to it before the storm, so. Why are they so loud? I'm gonna have to turn. Literally gonna have to turn my my mic down or zoom out or something. It's really loud.
Sarbatin 2, Umara Zoiza is now. Hongsoid, Hongsoid, Yerbik, Chibi, Tiru, Lanzaya.
There. Jeez.
Hongsoid, Yerbik, Arabe Benkinja, Neeb. Wusa, Neeb, follow. Neeb, Wanush, Tiru, Lanzaya. Wusa, Neeb, follow. Wusa, Neeb, follow. Neeb, Wanush, Sharbakaru. Yabahor!
Oh!
Everything's frozen again.
Sharasu, Flohain, Kabul, Esmas, Yags, Sigluna, Biro,
Okay.
Yam, Sibo, Yapikiboim. Oh. Spinay? Hoger Beret? Oh, Yabahorn! Bine? Oh. Sigla, Notch?
Hopefully we're even able to get this finished in time, because it took so long to actually get that done.
Hard and you boo. Wavu. Oza. Difficult fint. Ahaya. Follow room. Floof. For Ya getting up? Yep. Ah. So. Yep Sims. Dag. Eric.
Okay, last one.
Sharbatin 2. Gooby. More do. Now.
And there we go. Okay, I think next time I stream, he'll probably get to level 9. Forgot to save the game. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here and go get something to eat. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. Hopefully I will see you guys soon for another stream. I'm not gonna mess with it tonight because I don't feel well, but tomorrow I should probably start working on recording extra shorts. I've been trying to record like at least a week in advance for both channels, but because of the storm, I haven't recorded anything for the second channel, and I only did like a week's worth of stuff for this channel. But yeah. Let's see, how many do I have uploaded? Oh, I still have 11 for this channel. I think that means I have 9 or 10 for the other channel. Oh, I only have 8 for it. Which that is okay. I can definitely record some stuff for it tomorrow. Yeah, good night everybody.